4 years ago, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder called psoriatic arthritis. And so most of you have probably heard of psoriasis, which is a skin disorder. And 30% of people who get the psoriasis end up with psoriatic arthritis. Psoriatic arthritis is arthritis of the small joints. So you're talking hands, you're talking feet, lower back. Some people have it in their neck, in their shoulders, right? You'll get it in your spine, kind of. So I was Dr. Neerlands, and I was probably 26 years old, in great shape, so to speak. I worked on a ranch on a backgrounding yard. So all we really did was ride health. So I was on a horse, 8, 12 hours a day, doctoring cattle or pushing up or gathering or whatever. And my back went out. Never had any back troubles before this. Was really odd. So I basically rode back to my truck on my horse, got off my horse, and crawled on my hands and knees into my truck because I could not walk. And I was like, what in the hell is going on? So I took like 2 weeks off, laid up in the couch, couldn't hardly move. And it got better and kind of went away. About a year later, my left foot got swollen, like 3 times the size it was supposed to be. I was like, what in the heck is going on? And then I had this little patch of psoriasis on my knee. Well, my wife was an ICU nurse at the time, and she started looking up all the symptoms, and she was like, this is psoriatic arthritis. I was like, there's no freaking way. I have arthritis. I'm 26 years old. Go to the rheumatologist, and the doctor is like, this is most certainly psoriatic arthritis. If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to be crippled before you're 50 years old. So that kind of started my suffering. This is the first time in my life that I had been confronted with something that's going to be great and terrible suffering that's never going to go away. Daily suffering is a part of life, and it's what makes us Christ-like, unfortunately. But that's a fact. That's what Philippians 3:10 says. Having a good attitude, suffering well for my family, right? Not complaining and just trying to be a good role model for my sons. And through the suffering, it has created an environment where I've become wildly empathetic towards other people who suffer on a daily basis. And it doesn't matter with what, because just because your suffering isn't like my suffering doesn't mean it's not suffering. And I think looking at everything from other people's point of views allows us to do 2 things. 1, be empathetic, and 2, learn from it.